Hello everyone. In this session, we're going to show how to use the same Python notebook while we can run different scripts or Markdown cells. So this is the Databricks Community Edition, and you can see that first I created a cell which is just a normal Python notebook cell. I created a list and print the list out. So I can write it has the result as we expected. So in addition to a cell that we can write Python code, we can also create a particular cell that actually can show text with some format, like a free text, like a heading, different kind of layer heading, bullet point, bold text, italic text, etc. So to do that, what we can do is actually when we click that cell, you can double click on that particular cell. You can see that on the first line, we use %md to indicate this is a markdown cell. So with %md at the first line, so the program understands this cell is basically a markdown cell. And for a markdown cell, where we can use formatted texts, um, like for example, if you can pound space in some text, it becomes the first level of heading. If we use consecutive pound and a space, then any text will become a second level of heading. A 3 consecutive pound and space, then it's become the third level of heading. We can use dash space to indicate this is a bullet point. Within the text, if we use 2 consecutive underscore to start and end a particular text, and those texts become bold. We use a single underscore, then around a particular text is become italic text. And there are many other formats that we can use. You can use the following link for reference. Okay, once we finish a markdown cell, similar to a Python cell, we use Shift Enter, and then it shows the result. So it is very helpful because you can now insert markdown cells at different kind of location. So it become a dynamic reporting. So you can write your report using Python notebook, and you can create markdown cells to write some formatted result, which help to show the result with the code and the data all in one piece. In addition to a markdown cell, we can also run R cells. If you are familiar with R program, you can see that on this particular line, it is a R function. Basically, it assigns a vector of 1, 2, 3 to a variable a and then print a out. It is not a Python script. If we do not put the %r at the first line, you're going to see some error message when you write. But it has the flexibility of define a R cell by using the %r at the first line of the cell, and then it become a R cell. You can write and run R code on the following lines. Let's do it. Using Shift Enter, then we can see it's print out the 1, 2, 3 as the result. In addition to R, we can also use the %SQL to indicate this is a SQL cell. Basically, within that particular cell, we can use SQL scripts to operate on the database, tables, and SQL scripts. Now let's write. You can see that it shows this select 5 times 6, which is basically 30, but we're using that for a SQL scripts. Okay, in this short session, we introduced for the Python notebook, we can run a Markdown cell, we can run a R cell, and we can run a SQL cell just within the same notebook, which makes the Databricks Community Edition notebook very flexible. You can put everything into one notebook such that it contains the data, contains the scripts, different kind of scripts, Python, R, or SQL, and the explanation reporting text in a Markdown cell. That makes reproducible documentation possible.